How you guys doing? Josh here with Ohio Fish Rescue. So I've been gone for the weekend. I left the rescue here with my dad. So I just got back. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how things are. Alright, so first off, you know, the pond always looks great. But one thing that I've noticed are these high fins are looking much better. This plant is perking back up. You can see a couple other plants in there starting to root and whatnot. But when I first came out here, this large high fin was just swimming around, cruising the tank, something I did not see before. So that is a plus. Now let's go ahead and take a walk into the fish room. Always have to keep this door shut because it is cold outside now. The 3000 looks good. Oh, look at this little baby stingray. He's still packing on that back fat.
Looks
I
pregnant, though.
definitely see a size difference with this guy. So if you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but if you're around your fish for so long, you don't see, you know, growth rates. You can maybe take a picture and compare the picture and say, oh, you know, he's grown X amount of size in X amount of days. But if you leave for a week and come back, and you're like, oh my God, you can just see the difference. But the rays are looking great. You guys remember the jowls in here? He's now almost got his skin fully healed back, so that is a plus. Everyone in here is looking great. Look at Hubert. You can even see there's more growth on his shell, so that is getting even better. You can see them little runners of skin coming out there. So I don't know, maybe a few more weeks and he'll be 100% again. But you guys know we took the divider out of this tank and we're now letting him roam free. He's not biting no one and nobody's biting on him. So that is another plus. You guys can see the red devil's all healed up. It's looking good. Or the black devil, I'm sorry, I just said red devil. Alright. Now, what I noticed the most on was this guy over here. So this little platinum red tail, I left and I thought he was an impressive size, and I come back and he's grown already like another, I don't know, quarter inch, but he's put on a lot of girth. Like, this guy is just fat and tubby. So I think we're gonna go ahead and move him into the 1,000 gallon here. But there's also some other fish that are ready to come out of quarantine. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. So little update on these guys. The Pima is doing well. Someone was actually biting on him from the group that he came in, so we have him partitioned off so he can continue going through quarantine and he can go ahead and heal back up. Everyone else is on the right side, looking good. Ab is doing well. Oh, here we go. He's doing his daily feeding of the cichlids. It's always a fun time to watch these guys feed.
Oh yes, I'm going to hit the ground now. That's when I know they're caught up in their feeding. If none hits the ground, they're getting farther behind. I got to start feeding more.
There we go.
Oop, you scared them.
All right, and then we've got in this bottom tank down here some other bass that are going through quarantine, but look at those beauties. You can see that knot on his head. He's definitely a beautiful bass, and then his little buddy right behind him. So, but we've got to clear out some of our quarantine tanks. You guys know on some of my last videos we had these guys over here. The chocolate cichlid is good to go ahead and be moved. The goldfish are fully healed, so we're going to move them back out. Up in this tank we have Rio the flagtail. We have a Ningaru flametail that our buddy Luke actually brought to us. This little leporanus. And then we've got two specialty plecos in here that we're going to go ahead and put into the little 90 gallon. So we're doing all this in preparation for, we have fish that come in. We need tanks to put them in without resetting quarantine on some of the other fish. But also, sometime this week, we are receiving them 3 phantom red tails in the male. So I want to put them in that 90 gallon over there, but they are a little too small for the platinum red tail. So I want to go ahead and move him and put those guys into the 90 gallon. All right, now first, I want you guys making fun of me. Yes, I'm back in Ohio. There's snow out there. Yes, I'm in my flip-flops and my jammies, all right? Don't make...
Oh, you got the jammies on, yeah. I didn't even notice.
So first off, we're going to go ahead and add this Nagaru flame tail to the cichlid tank. If I can catch it. Oh, look at that. You are blind.
It's right past the food.
Yep.
There's only a little gap open.
Look at this guy. Beautiful.
Well, this is Rio. Oh, no, that's the Leporinas.
There you go. Now, some of you guys might think, oh, he's a bit too small to go in there, but he is fast, and there's not really nothing in there with a big enough mouth that can catch him.
That datnoid's iffy. If the datnoid was an inch bigger, he'd own that Leporinas.
But these Leporinas do grow fast. He's already grown a bit.
He's lightning fast too, so.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let me actually go open up the 1,000 gallon so I can have the top open. Give me a tool.
You didn't do Rio.
You're gonna have 3 in there and 1 in the top.
That's fine. There goes Rio. Eventually goes behind the coral. There he is. He's got that perfectly striped tail. All the other flagtails don't have that. Where's the other ones at, Josh?
Big one over there.
There's the big one, which we know that ain't Rio, but look at his tail. It's not a perfect flag. And then this guy here, he's got zigzag flags. Both of those two right there. And then where's Rio at? Oh, Rio's right here. Look at the perfect tail on him. Okay. So this tank's empty now.
No.
No. Oh, you got them 2 little plecos, yeah. And you're putting them where?
90 gallon.
Stirred up all that debris. They're fat little things, huh? That means you got to grab that red tail out of there now.
Yep. Hold on.
Now what we're doing today is Josh is going to put the albino red tail in here, but we don't like that everything hides behind this wood. We're going to take 2 big rocks, put one on each side, and we're going to set the wood up on it. So it'll be a ledge and lean it against the back of the wall. So the red tail can still go in there and we'd still be able to see him because everything hides under and behind there. See the fire eels? There's actually clown loaches in here somewhere that we can't find, never see. I didn't get you netting him, I'm sorry. Okay, here he comes. There he goes. Boy, does he stick out in this tank. And he's gone. Yep. Never to be seen again until we do something with that wood. Or feeding time. There's the tigrinus right there. Alright, what are we getting now? Oh, the chocolate, yeah. So that clears up 2 tanks for us. I'll clean up that 55 of all that plant debris. And Okay. He's feisty. Okay, now. What a beautiful big cichlid.
Inch or so, possibly 11. These
And a
tiles
marble.
are 12.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to get technical, they're like 11 and 3/4.
No. So you're telling me if I buy a 2x4, it's not actually 2 inches by 4 inches?
That's true.
They used to be.
Back in the
60s. Yeah. Oh, he's instantly getting his color back. All right, guys.
All right, so another thing we're going to do is in here we have the Dovi. We're going to go ahead and put him back into 3,000. And
That's Rick Ferguson's Dovi King.
yes, but he's being a little bit of a butthead in here, so.
Oh! He's being a lot of a butthead.
Yeah, I'd say.
Whoa.
No, not too bad. You don't want to go.
You're going to a bigger home. Now you're back to where you came from. Look at all that room. And you complained and soaked us. No good deed ever goes unpunished, Joshy. Oh my goodness, look at you.
Start a fish rescue, they said. It would be fun.
Start a fish rescue, they said. Who said it was going to be fun? Okay, so next we're going to be taking these goldfish here and putting them out with the high fin banded charts back in the 350 where the Shack baby koi were. Goldfish, arandas, ryukins, fancy tails. There's a bunch in there. Now that leaves us, this bottom tank is now open. This tank is still open. Did you take that? No, the pleco right there. And put that in the 550 and stuff in the room now. So that leaves us, these two tanks are open for new incoming. This has got this Lima shovel nose, which I still haven't gotten him to eat. And this is the third day now since he's been here.
He's not trying to get big either. You guys know there's a couple of different species of Lima shovelnose. Some can actually get big around 30 inches or so, and others that will stay small, like this guy. The only way to tell is the markings on their body, but still a neat catfish.
Very neat.
But the actual ones that actually get big are so hard to come by, that's why we don't have one.
Ooh. What was his name? Fat Butt something?
Fat boy?
Was it Fat Boy? I don't remember his name. Such graceful but slow moving fish. Look at that, he's putting something back where it belongs. See that, children? Very good. Love that. Now we've been running water into this tank for the past like 4 hours to bring it up to the temperature of the water that they just come from. So they should be able to just take this on. Oh yeah, nice and warm. Lower it down in. There's some beautiful fish there. These were the guys that were in this tank. We have a problem with this tank. It keeps tripping the breaker. We got rid of all the ick out of it and healed up the fish, but this pump is leaching electricity into the water and it's tripping the breaker. So we have to put a new pump from there to here. Once we get this up and running, then we can put the goldfish back in. But right now it's not even hooked up. Everything's turned off. It's just sitting there waiting.
Alright guys, another great video. I always love sharing with you what we do here at Ohio Fish Rescue. Today we just moved some fish out of quarantine and you gotta look at the tanks while my dad was taking care of them over the weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more crazy adventures with the Ohio Fish Rescue, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay fishy, my friends.